All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone and teachers, and salutations to the Akim, the teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and true in sincerity, man. So this is a quick lesson, Lord willing, through the Spirit. It's basically based on this article. A brother in our account, they posted a beautiful article that came out January 15th. And it was going into how basically automation. And automation is real. And if you don't know, automation is the future. Because if you been paying attention for these several years, they've been putting automation into a lot of retail stores, a lot of restaurants, and basically to cut job losses, man. Because the society is collapsing on a big man, wide scale, man. So like the middle class became what, the lower class, and the rich get richer and the poor get poor, man. And that's what you're starting to see on a mass scale. So this article was came out January 15th. I should say again about automation and how robots will kill two. It was 2 million, I believe, or 200 million jobs. I will post it in the description box so you can read on it. But automation is coming on a full scale. We post over time and again, man, and telling you and warning you and showing you that these things is happening. That the society is going cashless. They moving towards the mark of the beast, and basically you trying to get rid of you. The whole plan is to get rid of you Latino, Native Americans, and Saint Indians, man. Because hey, if you look on your Georgia's Guidestones, hey, it said that they want to get do away with like what I always forget this number, man. A billion or 2 billion or something like that. They want to depopulate the world, and the first steps is implanting these automation, these robots, to take your job, man. And that's what you're starting to see on a mass scale. When you go to Walmart, you go to self checkout, people don't even really help you no more. They direct you right to the self checkout, and you scan your own stuff and you pay for your own things, man. You don't interact with people no more. Same thing with Walmart. I mean with McDonald's. You go downtown to your local McDonald's and stuff like that. Guess what? You just go to the screen they set up, put in your order, and pay, and the customer bring it to you. That's the robot gonna bring it to you, man. So automation is on a mass scale. They already said they rolling out cutting janitorial jobs so robots can clean and stock the aisles. So 2020 is going to be a hell of a year because that's what the article was going into. That basically robots would take over a lot of 2 million or 200 million worth of jobs in 2020. And that's all according to prophecy. Salakia for I'm long-winded. But this all according to prophecy. And let's get a couple scriptures because I don't want to talk too much. But that's prophecy of the Bible, man. This Isaiah 19 and 15, it say, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the hair or tail, branch or rush must do. And if you've been paying attention to the society, they've been rolling out robot cars, robot delivery to bring your food to essentially these Tesla cars that automatically drive for you. You don't have to drive. Hey, Uber and Lyft have been launching in different cities. I believe California or Los Angeles or something like that. Robot cars. So when those things be put in across the world, a lot of these people that do Lyft and Uber that depend on these jobs is gonna cease. And it's already hard to live out here, man. But this is prophecy according to the Bible that the Lord said that, let me read it again. This is Isaiah 19 and verse 15. It say, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. And this place is called what? Spiritual Egypt. Sodom and Egypt, man. When you read in the book of Revelations. So what you see when you look on the back of your dollar bill, this place is Egypt all over again, because when you go to Deuteronomy 28, right? Not to get off the topic, but I'm gonna touch it real quick. This Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It say, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." And you gotta know, because we was in our homeland in Jerusalem, to walk to here into Jerusalem, you don't need ships. So what is it talking about? It's talking about the Native American Indians and the blacks that been shipped over from different trade lines from like South Africa or Egypt or France or England, China, because all these nations have shipped us, but mainly Egypt, and put us in ships to put what over here to the main ship to America. This is biblical prophecy that's showing you that this place is called Egypt. It say, "By the way where I spared unto you, there shall see it no more again, what, our homeland, and there shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." And that word buy go back to redeem. So the only person that could redeem us is the Lord. You can't get out this captivity. So the Lord said that in Isaiah 19 and 15 again, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt with the head of tail, branch, or rush might do." So the Lord is making a way with all these jobs. I tell you in the book of Ecclesiastes, which we're about to get right now, that the grinding shall cease. So this place is ultimately is wrapping up, man. Because with more and more terrorists, with people don't know of terrorist companies is forced to shut down. People and factories and things that was necessity to you, it's not necessity no more. I just told you for the last 2 years, there's no more middle class. There's no more middle class. And then also in the article, I can touch on, man, if you get into that article and really read it, it said that robots is taking human jobs because the companies don't want to pay the workers the amount of money that a robot can do for lesser money. For lesser money. So either you're going to take a lower pay, or we're going to replace your job with this robot. That's why a lot of several years, if you apply for a job in a lot of these retail stores, they don't give you full-time jobs. It's always part-time, because it's no jobs in the workings and cease. This Ecclesiastes 12, and I'm gonna just start at 1. It say, "Remember now thy Creator in the day of the youth, while the evil day come not, nor the day draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return out of the rain, man." And that's what it is. Return to Yahweh Shem Shai before all these things close up. The door of repentance closed, man. Because the moon and the stars will be darkened, man. Hey, when they shoot these ICBM missiles on this place, hey, you're going to see, or when the Lord return and blot out the sun, and you're going to see and realize that you messed up. Because these is prophecies that shall surely come to pass. Verse 3. "And that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble," what? The stock market. Hey, they already saying that this going to be 2020 is coming to be the biggest recession ever. Because guess what? Look at all these things that's happening across the world. Hey, we in a worldwide recession. Just look at all the countries that's rioting. All these countries that's in bankrupt. It's been bankrupt in retail, in cars and automation cars, hey, for the longest. In Europe, Germany, these places is bankrupt. No one is buying cars. No one have money these days. Everybody is waiting on taxes that's about to come. Verse 3 again, it says, "In that day shall the keepers of the house shall tremble," and that's what it is. The stock market keep going up and it keep going down. Then it go down, then it go up. With more tariffs that Donald Trump have put on them, but hey, they finally will reach agreement. But that don't mean nothing. That don't stop or penetrate money. Because the only way to penetrate money is when first you have to raise interest rate, which they've been dropping interest rate to 1.5 or something like that. Hey, you drop interest rate, the economy is gonna plunge because you issuing out more money. You're not getting the taxes on that money on that what you lending out. It's a and the strong man shall bow thyself, and the grinding cease, because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened, man. And that's what it's about to come. A lot of these people about to look out the window, and it's not going to be no jobs here, especially here in America, because America is closing shop with more and more of these countries pulling away from the dollar, which is showing. Why you think all these Europe, I believe, no, United Kingdom just said they done with America. They not doing no more business with him. More and more of these countries is pulling away. So what happened to our business over here? What happened to these jobs and these factories and the infrastructure over here? That means they is forced to close down. Things is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. That's why you're starting to see a lot of these people, different races like Caucasian or Indian or, Elon, move into the project or the low income or to the hood with Jake, man, because it's hard out here. This just got like one more couple scriptures and I'll close it. This Jeremiah, I believe, this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7. No, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, and the nation had drunk of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad, and that's what it is, because America promoted all this wickedness, and now they see the effect on that people, and the hypocrisy of America, and they tired of this place. They see how they people have fallen and everything, man. And also that America make all these treaties and come out and don't hold their end on the bargain, man. These people is mad at Babylon. They say Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. This place is going down. Don't matter how you look or where you look at, this place is going down. The Lord destined this place to go down. It say, how for her take balm for her pain, if so she might be healed. Because guess what? If Babylon would be healed, she will be healed. But let's read the next verse. It say, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let everyone go, everyone into his own country. Let her judgment reach into heaven and lift up even to the skies, man. And that's what it is. For years, Russia and China have been calling the truth back, their citizens back. We've been on this World War III for years. It's just been wrapping up the last year, getting hot. The war with Iran, all these things, man. The allies that we used to have is what going with Russia. It's dropping the dollar, picking up more gold, trading in that currency, and leading us out of the picture. So they will shoot missiles on this place. But guess what? It's not going to be healed. It's no more coming back. America is through. Babylon is through. And it will be destroyed soon, man. So that's just a quick lesson I just want to touch on, man, that this place is through. Jobs and things is ceasing. And pretty soon you're going to find yourself in straits just like the rest of us, man. Because America is through and finished, man. We living in the last days. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone teachers, and salutations to the Akim and teaching the truth of the folk on the urban city, man. Till next time, I want to say Shalom.